Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stars in Shadow. Well, actually, where we left off, we had just defeated the Guardians of Sargas, and we had landed our fleet here, and our fleet's a little bit dinged up, so we're going to bring it back to Alpharats to get repaired. We've got a colony ship moving in. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Are you trying to colonize my planet at Sirius? Is that something we can do? Can we share colonies? Can we overlap our colonies here? I don't know if we can do that. I need to get my army together to go fight the Fiddy Combine. They're being jerks to my friend the Ashtars. Oh, they've got transports coming in too. Something I also wanted to do is I wanted to talk to these minor guys here, like the factions contact. You should join our empire. Embassies. I declare war upon you. I'm not interested in declare war. What I might do is I might go to one of these groups. These guys are happier with me, so I'm going to contact with these, and I'll say, I would like to propose a trade. No, how do I? So I want to say hello to you. We'll talk later. Can I not give like gifts? Can I not give gifts to these minor factions? The diplomacy menu is a little bit hard to navigate. Who are you exactly? Never mind. I guess I just can't give them gifts or something? I don't know. Maybe I am missing the button. I swear there was a button to give people gifts. Oh, I can purchase Ashtar hardware or Ashtar Teros. Oh. Farewell, Captain. So let's talk to these guys. What do you guys have? I'd like to propose a trade. What kind of slaves you got? You got the Ashtar hardware or the Ashtar Teros. I can also hire mercenaries here. Oh, this is really cool. I get light cruisers. I wish I could see what kind of stats they have. I'm going to talk to these guys. I'm going to say, hey, I would like to purchase... Oh, you have humans and Orphan. I'll take some Orphan. I'll take like 3 Orphan. Alright, yeah. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'll buy them one at a time. So this is the black broadswords. I want to balance this. Now I need to figure out where I want to put them. +1 pop cap. Let's see, where can I put them? +7 pop cap over here. Hell yeah. Send them over to Avior. I want to buy another one. Don't mind me, just doing a bit of, slave trading. As you do. As you do. So Sirius, are there any planets on Sirius that could benefit from having... over here in Bellatrix, could I have another one? I might send one to Till as well, actually. So let me go in here and talk to these guys one more time. I would like to propose a trade. I would like to purchase another Orphan. I'll send this one over to Till. +5 pop cap. Hell yeah, I'll do that. What else have you got? I would like to propose a trade. Could I purchase more? No, I think that's enough. I'll grow those populations naturally. So let me talk. This is the Black Broadsword. So I want to talk to the Osada Brigade now. I'd like to say, hey, give me one of these hardwares. All right, where am I going to put them is the question. They don't really have a place that I can see that makes them much better than humans. I could just get one to have them. I'll grab another one, just to have an extra. And then maybe I'll move them over to, where's my capital? Yeah, over here, over to Bade. I'll say, hey, go to Bade. Go to bed. Okay, disconnect. So I bought some slaves. Don't judge me. They're necessary for my empire. The Orphan, in particular, are very necessary for me. Construction of a farm has been completed at AVR 1. Our next project will be a market followed by a lab and a farm. Well, actually, this planet will be much more productive once the Orphan land on it. Hopefully they won't be too upset with being under the boot of a foreign power. Okay, so we have a settler at Sargas. I will be settling the Coral World, and in fact, once I do that, I'm going to be transporting over some regular old humans. I'll bring a tinker and a human over to Sargas, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, hey, could you guys give me one more Orphan? I need transports. I'll have to wait till all these transports land. Okay, we just got bionomics, which is +1 population on all worlds. That's really good. That means my, the maximum potential of my empire has increased a not insignificant amount. I would like some more Ural or Argorian. We're working on fusion, which is going to be the next level of power. Oh, Sargas 1 needs a production recommendation. So let's see here. It has a high fertility, has normal minerals. I have plenty of food in my empire, so I'm actually not too worried about feeding. It has a decent population cap, particularly when I get the Orphan, it'll go up quite a bit. I'm going to get to work on a factory, and in fact, I'll even go as far as to purchase such a factory. Okay, my fleet has been repaired. That's good. The galaxy is quite busy at this time. So it's kind of easy to mix these guys up with these guys, but I think I can kind of get away with it. How it is right now. So Bait 1, you're now... Wait a minute. When did you get 10 million population? Oh right, maybe I misjudged this planet or something. We'll see. Okay, we finished the factory here at Sargas, which gave us plenty of extra production with which we could build, for example, I think I'm going to go 3 factories here. This is going to be like a 3-factory planet with at least 1 market. And I suppose a mine would be okay too. I think I like having just 1 market on every planet because they provide happiness, and I think the happiness is really nice. Actually, out of curiosity, does more than 1 market improve? Oh, it does! Markets actually make you even happier. I wish I understood morale. Is there like a Starbuck thing? Like a thing where I can go through and like look up things? Like a game concept? I wish I could understand morale a little bit better. Anyway, we'll go on to our next turn. Okay, Bait 1. I wish I could set up a fleet rally point. Gonna meet up at Alpharats. You're continuing to make destroyers, that's good. That's what I want you to be doing. You're like a moderately productive... Oh! Because the population increased, the number of improvement slots that you have increased. Oh! Is that true of Bade? No. Any of these cities get an extra improvement slot? I think some of them might have. I definitely feel like Bade 2 got an improvement slot that it didn't have before. And I actually like the idea. I like the idea of this having more factories. I'm a little light on production right now. I'm also light on minerals, so I need to carefully balance the amount of production I get. I could get a second mine here, and that would significantly improve the amount of production I would get, which I could use to build more ships. And I think having 2 factories here would be good. Where are my orphans? I think some of them already made it to Avior, right? Yes. So that oh wow. This planet is much better now, actually. It was going to be just like a crappy balanced planet, but now that I've got the Orphan living here, it could be very, very productive in different ways. They have a much easier time living on this planet, it seems. They're a little bit unhappy that they're underneath my boot, so what I'm going to have to do is pick up... Oh, slave collars. I didn't know about that. I'm probably going to pick up alien psychology. I'll pick up slave collars just because it's... We'll see what that does, just for out of curiosity. But I'm going to pick up alien psychology. To maintain control of the slaves, the technology is not complex. The slave and slave raid orbital action. Oh, you can raid for slaves? That's interesting. Not exactly, you know, pleasant, but it's interesting, to say the least. Production changed. Serious. So he actually did settle this planet here. I would like to propose a trade. What's the planet I want? I want Sirius 1. What would you give me for Sirius 1? I want that planet off you. So I probably have to give him a planet for that. But he colonized in my system, which is interesting. It's interesting. But anyway, that changed what I could do at Sirius. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to Sirius here. And that changes what I can do here. So I'm going to need to think about what my next move is then. Probably just going to tell this planet to produce science. Well, you know what? I'll do city planning to max out its population. Sort of long-term games. It's starting to rain pretty heavily. This place is almost, well, it's getting closer to maxing out, I guess. And look, this one got another improvement slot as well from growing. Ooh, that is very, very interesting. What do I want to do here? Do I want to continue to do city planning? I'm not sure. That does open up new options for this planet. I think I'm going to continue the whole farming thing. I'll grab another farm. And that'll specialize this planet in that direction, because this is a high fertility planet. That's very interesting that the +1 population cap opened up the... So I'm wondering how is the improvement slots, is that based on how many population slots you have in a place? I think that's how that works. Okay, we unlocked fusion, which unlocked the fusion reactor, so that means we are going to want to go in here and modify our destroyers. In particular, we're going to say, hey, be an escort, and it's going to take one fusion reactor with a reinforced bulkhead to provide defense. So if I close out of here, if we look at our destroyer here, it has 25 armor and, you know, pretty basic stuff. But if I go in here and I say, hey, auto design, now we have 64 armor, so it's significantly more protected. Our destroyer has improved, so I'm going to approve that improvement. I'm going to approve that improvement. I'm going to stick a nuclear reactor here. And then I'm going to say auto design for a balanced ship. So quite a few defense lasers. Okay, this looks reasonably good. It has reinforced bulkheads, it has some defense lasers. I would maybe like some more regular lasers. And I'm tempted to stick in another set of regular lasers. But I'm going to say, hey, auto design balanced. We'll let the game decide our ship designs. For some of these ships, maybe the basic ships we'll kind of let them design. But for the boarding cruiser, I want to design this ship. I'm going to stick down the fusion reactor. Yeah, that looks good to me. That's all I want. I mean, I could put some extra weapons on here, like I could put PD coil guns, I guess. Would lower its armor, and this ship likes to get up close and start boarding people, so I think it's reasonable to have it laid out this way. We got the new engine thingy. Outpost. Okay. So we have construction complete of a mine. Next will be a lab. Okay, great. This is going to be one of those little crappy balanced planets. Discovered fusion. We'll go into our next turn. I have a scout ship heading to Gabal. Oh wow, they have a lot of ships. Request from the Orthan Conference. Let's talk to him. Yes, I will give you this thing. May I suggest a new agreement? Let us form an alliance. I'm gonna hold off. I'm already at war with one group in this galaxy, so I'm gonna wait on that. Construction complete here. Okay, we built a boarding cruiser. We have 2 light cruisers, a boarding cruiser, a heavy cruiser. We could go fight. We could go fight them at Gabal. Alpharats, I'm going to say, hey, I want you to pick up troop ships. Let's do a set of tanks with a troop ship. Just going to see how that mechanic will work. We'll bring just 1 troop ship with the fleet. Okay, so we explored Seralta. We'll go into our next turn. Admiral Carver. So, does he have any planets I could settle, maybe? In his worlds? Oh, maybe. This Inferno planet I could settle. What's this? It's just an exploration vessel. I don't have to be scared. Let's go into our next turn. Researchers have discovered alien psychology. So that should, in theory, if I go in here to these people, yeah, it lowered the -25 to -10. So they're a little bit... Oh, racial traits enslavable. Oh! It might upset other people that I have slaves. I never even considered that as a possibility. What's on this ship? Where are my Orthans? Where are my Orthans at? I know I got a few of them. You see here. Did I put some on Argus? No, I was going to put one at Sargus. So let me go talk to these guys and say, hey, I would like to propose a trade. I would like some more Orthan. I'm going to send those to Sargus. That'll be +4 pop cap. Okay, can I... Is there a way to free the slaves? I don't want them to be slaves. I just wanted the population type. I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to like free them or something. So now I kind of feel bad. Oh, I can liberate them. Free the Orthan slaves, restoring them as free colonists and gaining a boost. So enslaved colonists and have output caps. Well, how could you? We're going to may revolt if not contained by martial law. Forced labor. Forced labor action will reduce the slave morale and fitness for a reasonable lower population, probably splitting your empire. Through time. Per planet per turn. What's experiments? Ugh, I don't like that idea. I'm going to just liberate. Free to be you and me. You bought the Orthan slaves from the Marauders. We're subjects of a strange alien race, but I did free you. Okay? Don't forget that. I freed you. Okay, so that's the important part. I did buy you, but I bought you and freed you. So don't forget that part. Where were the other slaves that I purchased? Here you go, hardware. We shall liberate you also. They're a little bit upset with me because I bought them, but yeah. They'll be reasonably happy. Hail to the Great Liberator. I am the Great Liberator, aren't I? Oh my god. I didn't realize I was a Liberator. I'm gonna die awesome. I bought some more slaves, which, you know, I feel kind of bad about, but you know, it's part of the game mechanic, you know. Transports arrive. They should return to trade duties. Okay. So I think that was another group of these guys. I'm gonna... Oh! Forced labor and experiment. I'm gonna liberate these guys. They're a little upset that they, you know, they were moved into an empire that they don't like. But hey, look. You guys are, you know, you're friends now. We're all buddies. You're welcome. You've been freed. We built the tanks here. We're going to be working on the troop ship next, okay? Belitics, we have built a farm here. Now we're working on city planning to fill out this planet with population. Ice. I still need to get a Ural if I can. Arid. Tinker. Oh, actually, I think I have this at max pop, maybe. Yeah, I think this is max popped out. So we're just trying to grow it up here a little. Let's see here. Construction completed Alfreds. That's the tank. We completed the farm. Civilian transport land here. I want to liberate these guys so that they can be super friends. Interestingly, each race, I believe, has its maximum allowed. So, for example, the maximum allowed here is 5.5, and there's an additional 3.3 million left, and an additional 3 million of these left. But the Orthan, because this world is particularly good for them, or well, it's less bad. It's less bad for them. They're much more happy to grow here. Oh, I can slave them. Oh. I don't like that at all. That's not cool. But I mean, getting new population types is cool. Okay, so that thing, so all that stuff I unlocked, it unlocked a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get orbital construction. I'm going to pick up bombers. I'm going to get all the cheap stuff. Anything less than 3 turns. 3 turns or less, I'll... Oh. Set. Queue. I wish there was like a hotkey for queuing. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if there is one. Alright, so we'll get all these things. Orbital construction, bombers, deflection screens. This is going to give us energy shields, which is nice. Hyperspace metrics, which increases the speed at which our ships travel throughout the galaxy, which is also pretty nice. And we'll get anti-missiles, which will allow us to... destroy smaller stuff. Alright, let's go. Next turn. Okay, we just got orbital construction. That unlocked the starbase design. Has metal cost, all that good stuff. In particular though, the main thing is that this leads to heavy hulls, which will allow us to get the heavy cruiser, which will finally mean that we can redesign the heavy cruisers that we have on hand. And in fact, I'm actually going to prioritize that as next, and then I'll go back for these things. I want the heavy cruiser, because that actually itself leads to things like heavy lasers, heavy drivers, all that good stuff. Attacked at Gabal. Fiddy encounter at Gabal. So I have been attacked here, so I'm going to retreat. Now his destroyers, what do they have? They have defense lasers, so they're actually quite weak. Has he improved them? Okay, he has deflector screens on some of them. But his fleet is relatively outdated. We suffered a defeat at Gabal. Okay, that's fine. That's to be expected. Nothing out of the ordinary. How's Till going? You're building another factory, right? Well, I'll pay to speed that up. We'll go on to our next turn. Oh, the AI. Sometimes the AI turns like to take a while. Oh, the Imperator requests an audience. Well, there goes the neighborhood. Just my luck. Humans, I am Imperator Hieropolin, the 14th of the Ashtar Imperials. What is it you're doing here? We should establish formal diplomatic relations. Very well, send diplomats to your capital, provide facilities for you to do the same. Right, so we have diplomatic relationships with them. I'm gonna not be too crazy friendly with the Imperials because they're killing my friends here, the Orthan. Here's my scout. Oh, I have a scout here. I'll scout that planet there. So they do have a colony here. They build a mine. Interesting. Let's see here. We explored Assur. Explored Gina. I don't know how to say that. Transports arrive at Gaia. Excellent. So I can free the slaves again. Here we go. So I think freeing more of them makes more of them happy, right? If I go in here. Yeah, because I've freed a bunch, so they're all like, okay, you bought them, but you let them go, which I think, you know, it's in your favor. So the Gaia world is, okay, you guys are actually, you don't grow so well here. No, you really don't. There's a little bit of room for you. Okay, we got another factory here. I'm going to go up to 3 factories is what I want to do. Transports arrive in Gaia, that's everything. Let's end the turn. Okay, construction complete at Bade 2. So we got our second factory in here. That means that this city, or this place rather, is going to be able to make destroyers pretty damn quick now. We do need to be careful about expending too much metal per turn. But yeah, now at this point, refit one of the ships here. No, I don't want to refit that. What I will do is I'm going to say, hey, continue to make me destroyers to protect my empire with. We'll go into our next turn. Alrighty, we got a new technology. That's the heavy hulls, which unlocks the heavy cruiser design, which is this one, which also means that now... I don't like that he's colonizing my planets like this. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm tolerating it because I don't mind too much, but it does bother me a little. I'll accept it for now. I mean, he is going for the arid planet, which is fine. Okay, heavy hulls. So the cruiser. So the current cruisers they have has turbo lasers, right? If I go in here, they do 2 to the 6 damage, but there's no upgrades on them. So what I could do is I can go in here to the heavy cruiser design. I can make one. I'll just go ahead and say, hey, make a balanced cruiser right now. And so you can see they have regular lasers. Oh man, maybe turbo lasers are better. What if I said go for siege? That's a lot of nuclear missiles. Escort. That's a lot of defense lasers. Something balanced. I'm going to go ahead and say I want more lasers. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just wait. When do I get turbo lasers? Let me check. So this is more effective against shields. So yeah, I'm going to want to get now... I'm going to get heavy lasers, and then I'm going to go up in beam weapons so I can refit my fleet to potentially go kill Orange. Okay, we built a troop ship in Alpharats, so that means I can actually pick up... Cancel. I can actually go ahead and pick up the... Oh wait, is the tank included in the troop ship? Oh, interesting. The tank is included in the troop ship. I didn't even consider that as a possibility, but what a great quality of life feature they put in. Hell yeah. So I have a 1 troop ship now. Do I think it's worth to colonize these? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to colonize this. Go in here. I want to get these colonized so that the other guy doesn't try and take them from me. Plus it'll give me some time to research the techs I need. But yeah, I'm going to call that an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.